Hi, hello, namaste friends. Welcome to our channel A Civil Engineer. For more interesting videos like this, please do subscribe and press the bell icon. In this video, we are going to understand what is a determinate structure, an indeterminate structure and an unstable structure. So here friends, firstly we'll understand what are the basic type of questions which are asked in some entrance examinations or some interviews. So those questions are like they will give you a structure and they will ask you whether that structure is indeterminate or not. If yes, what is its degree of indeterminacy? Or else they will show a structure and they will ask whether the structure is stable or not. So for such kind of questions, how you need to answer by seeing this video, it will be very much helpful for you to answer such kind of questions. So let me explain one thing, that in this video I'm not going to discuss about what is the degree of indeterminacy for various type of indeterminacies. Those I'm going to discuss in further videos. So please subscribe so that you can be notified soon after I post such videos. Okay, firstly, we'll understand what is the meaning of a determinate or an indeterminate structure. So determinate means the name itself tells us that it is for determining something, or else we are able to determine something which is clearly an unknown. So determine means what are the unknowns here? The unknown of any structure is nothing but what we know is either the reactions or the some deflections or more rotations. Such kind of things are the unknowns. So if you are able to determine such things, then such structure is called as a determinate structure. How you are going to determine that? That also is an important point. You have to be able to determine such unknowns only with the help of equilibrium equations. Under such case, so those equations or those structures are known as determinate structures. Then what is indeterminacy? Of course, it is quite opposite to determinate. If you are not able to find all the unknowns using the equilibrium equations, then obviously it is an indeterminate structure. Coming to unstable structure, that we'll discuss further if you go into the video. So to understand this, the concept of determinate and indeterminate, you need to know what are these equilibrium equations. Here friends, I have shown you clearly what is this equilibrium equations. These equilibrium equations are like sigma fx means all vertical forces, all horizontal forces are 0. Sigma fy, all vertical forces are 0. Sigma fz, all forces which are perpendicular to the plane or perpendicular to our screen are equals to 0. Similarly, sigma mx, all the moments about the x-axis is 0, all the moments about y is 0, all the moments of about z is equals to 0. Here, why I have written 2D or through 3D means, if your structure, whatever has been given to you, if the structure was some 2D or a planar structure, in such case you have to consider 2D. What is the difference in equilibrium equations, number of equilibrium equations? In the case of 2D, you will have only sigma fx equals to 0, sigma fy equals to 0, and sigma mz equals to 0. Sigma mz is nothing but the moment which is in the plane of x and y. This can also be called as sigma mxy equals to 0. I can also represent in this manner. So these three are utilized only in 2D. But whereas for 3D, you have to use all the 6 cases. So what I say is, in the case of 2D, you have 3 equilibrium equations. In the case of 3D, you are having 6 equilibrium equations. So this point you need to remember very well. So these are the equilibrium equations. I say it as E, number of, sorry, or else I will call it as RE. These are the number of equilibrium equations. This you need to always remember, friends. Now also, before understanding that, I will show you some type of supports which are very much in common used in our structures. Those are, one is fixed support, the other one is hinged or pinned support, and the other one is a roller support. So here friends, this fixed support means everything is restrained. In this case, you will have you will have three reactions at the support. One is the moment resistance, the other one is the vertical resistance, vertical force resistance, and the other third one is horizontal force resistance. Means if you are connecting any beam here, that beam is not allowed to rotate or not allowed to translate in any either of the directions. I am discussing only 2D friends. So here in the case of 3D, what happens is you will be having another force, that is sigma fz equals to 0. Means that fz direction will be there. No, there will be some reaction in rz direction. Similarly, moment resistance also will be there in other two directions, that is mx and my. So those also you will have. Now coming to hinge support. Hinge support means you will be having two things here. One is you will be having a vertical force resistance. In the case of 2D friends I'm discussing, so you will be having a vertical resistance, vertical reaction resistance, and the other one is horizontal reaction. So only two reactions you will be having, and rotation is allowed in all the directions. If it was for a 3D condition, then you will be having RZ also. So I am discussing here only for X and Y, but I'm also just indicatively mentioning you what it would be for 3D case. So here you will be having RY, and here you will be having Rx. Okay, similarly now this is a roller. Roller is nothing but you are allowing it to roll, means it is free to roll in this direction, means you will not be having any reaction in this direction. So in such case you will be having only a vertical force resistance. So only Fy will be there or Ry will be there. That is the only reaction what you can see for a roller condition. Whereas for 3D also you will be having only one case, that is only about this axis. That will be one reaction for both 2D and 3D. Now let us understand what is a determinate structure, what is an indeterminate structure, and what is an unstable structure. So here you see friends, the first case is a determinate structure. Why I am saying this determinate? Because let us count the number of unknown reactions in this. So here you are having two reactions. These all are 2D beams. So that's why I am discussing only 2D things. So Ry, Rx, and here also you will be having only Ry. So how many unknowns you have friends? 1, 2, 3. These are the three unknowns what you have here. And what are the number of equilibrium equations you need to use? I am discussing only 2D. So in the 2D case, your Re will be, number of equilibrium equations will be 3. Right. So what are the number of unknowns? 3. So in this case, you will be having 3 equilibrium equations and 3 unknowns. So if you have 3 equilibrium equations and 3 unknowns, in such case we can definitely find out all the reactions with that help. So here in this case what happened is R is equals to 0. What is this R? Here I have shown you R equals to 0. This R is nothing but number of unknown reactions, R minus Re. What are the number of reactions? 3. Number of equilibrium equations is equals to 3. That's why it is called as a determinate structure. So you can be able to find out all the unknowns. Whereas for an indeterminate structure, just this is an example for indeterminate structure, this fixed beam. So here you will be having 3 reactions, Fx, Fy, and M. Moment at this point, consider it as A point. And similarly here also you will be having 3 unknowns. And this one is also like this. So here how many reactions you have friends? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And here number of equilibrium equations are again the same, Re equals to 3. But what is this N I have shown here? This N is nothing but the number of members, number of independent members. So here there is only a one member. So in such case what's happening is let us find how many unknowns which we cannot find. Here I will find as write it as R equals to R minus Re, that equals to 6 minus 3, that is 3. So here there are 3 number of unknowns which we will not be able to find out using our equilibrium equations. So that's why this structure is called as indeterminate structure. Now coming to what is unstable structure. Unstable structure is nothing but, for suppose your R, if this R is less than 3n. 3n means n is nothing but, as I mentioned, number of connecting members. So here if this is less than 3 into 1, if this is less than 3, then it is called as an unstable structure. So here I will find out what is that. So here the number of unknown reactions are 1 for a roller, and here is also a roller 2. So there are 2 unknowns, 1 and 2. So what can I say? This indeterminacy is nothing but R equals to capital R minus Re. Here R is nothing but number of unknowns 2 minus number of available equilibrium equations equals to minus 1. So this is less than 0. In such case If this value is negative, then it is always called as unstable structure. So here I can also say something like this as, if r is greater than 0 and if r is less than 0, then such members are called as, this one is an indeterminate structure and this one is called as an unstable structure. Okay, I hope you understood this, friends. But I'm going to tell you one more interesting and important thing for unstable structures. There are some special cases which I'm willing to explain. That is, see here, in this case, this is a special case in which the reactions are equal to 0, but still it is called as an unstable structure. Here you can notice one point is, this reaction is in this manner, and here at this point you are having reaction ry. Similarly here also you are having ry. Here these two are inclined, this one and this one is inclined, and if you extend this reaction line something like this, these points are going to intersect at some point O. So the reaction forces are intersecting at a common point, that is O point. So in such case, you can say, if all the reactions of a particular structure are intersecting at a common point, then such structures are called as unstable structures. Whereas there is another case, that is three roller cases. Here R, Y, Ry and Ry. There are three unknowns and three equilibrium equations. So a small r equals to 3 minus 3, that equals to 0. This must be a determinate structure, but no, it is not like that. If you see, if you apply a small force on this beam, what happens, this will tend to move. So any structure which is not intact in its position, such structures are called as unstable structures. So here all the reaction forces are parallel to each other, then such structure is also called as a unstable structure. So here I can define an unstable structure as, if there are fewer reactive forces than equations of equilibrium, or if there are enough reactions but still instability will occur if and only if the lines of action of the reactive forces intersect at a common point, or if all the reactions are parallel to each other. If all the reactions are parallel to each other, such structures are called as unstable structures. Hope you understood this, friends. That's all about this video, friends and family members. If you had any comments, queries, or if you had any topics in your wish list, then please do let me know by commenting in the comment section. I hope you liked the video. If yes, please do like it. I will be creating more interesting videos like this. Please do subscribe to get updated as soon as I keep posting videos. Share my video to all your friends and family members. Don't forget to press the bell icon.